So in any event, so thank you everyone for joining. So we are going to have a pitch session for education technology track, and we're having 4 companies today, and they are all in the different segments of education. We have companies that provides platform for educating kids. Then we have a company in the online fitness segment. Then another one is in the music segment. So it will be quite diverse range of companies, so which is exciting. So we had the first company Alpha Studio scheduled to start, but I believe that we don't have the representative now. So I think that we maybe start with some other company, but at the beginning, I think that it would be great if we all can get acquainted. So it could make sense to start with the introduction of the investors participating in the current session. I see that Marcin joined. Marcin, hi there. Why don't you tell a little bit about yourself and the fund that you're presenting? You seem to be on mute. No, still can't hear you. Yeah, Marcin, we had a couple of people with the same issue. Please try to re-log in and give access in your browser to the open system. Well, moving on. So I see that Gigi also joined. So hi, Gigi. Could you tell, please, a little bit about yourself?
You need to unmute. And maybe stop driving.
Gigi, unfortunately, we also can't hear you. So it's a strange issue with the open system. Marcin, did you manage to fix the audio problem? Okay. Well, I maybe share a couple of words both about Market One Capital that Marcin is representing. So this is a seed venture capital firm investing in marketplace and software businesses across Europe, and with the mostly focusing on emerging European segment. As far as I know, maybe something changed since we spoke last time. We participate with Marcin in one of our portfolio company called Welcome Pickups, which we support with our venture debt product. And Gigi is actually a founder of NFX. So this is a seed fund based in the US, supporting technology companies with that are making global products. So Gigi, also thank you very much for joining. Yes. For some reasons, so this issue is. So we see this issue in several cases. Not sure so how we can fix it. But all right. So let's see if the other participants don't have this issue. So Aurél, I think that's audio works well on your end.
Hi guys. Hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm with Portfolion. We are based in Budapest, investing in Central Eastern Europe. We are actually the venture capital arm of OTP Bank, but not a classic CVC. We invest independently from the bank across fintech, edtech, marketing tech. Marketplaces mostly. Very excited to be here and glad to see you all.
Great, thank you very much, Aurél. And Eva, hi again. Could you please tell a little bit about yourself?
Did you say Eva or Eugen?
Yes. No, I said Eva. Yes.
Okay, I was not sure. Well, thanks, Alexei. So I'm Eva. I'm with 3VC. We are fund based in Austria. However, investing across continental Europe. So I would say from Switzerland up to Bulgaria, Romania, and from Austria up to Estonia. So the German-speaking area and Central Eastern Europe. Our sweet spot is Series A, and I think even though those days kind of Series A becomes a very blurry space, everybody's investing everywhere. But what we care about is a great team and big ambitions in a big market, and we care about the dynamics. So I think the absolute kind of ARR is less relevant, but we want to see a product market fit. And other than that, we are a generalist fund, so we love B2B and B2C. So what we don't do is more, for example, e-commerce or online shops. So that's not our sweet spot. But and we do 3-4 investments a year, so quite focused. But then also we have the capacity to actually be there for the founders, not just in the ups, but also in the downs as they tend to happen. And we will start investing out of Fund 2 in the next weeks. So very exciting times ahead. Looking forward to the pitches.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining. Dmitry, hi again. Could you please tell a little bit?
Hello, everybody. I hope that sounds well. And I'm a partner at one of the most effective early stage VC in Russia. We have invested in about 400 startups and made more than 40 exits so far. We are currently actively investing in IT startups with Russian founders, and we invest at seed and Series A stages. Our average ticket range between $100,000, $100,000 and up to $3 million for one company. We have a few companies from EdTech. For example, in our portfolio, we have one of the biggest Russian startup class for school students with more than 1 million active users. And we're still active investor right now.
Great. Thank you, Dmitry. Well, and we also have Alish from Rouge. So thank you very much for joining.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I'm taking place instead of Julien, who is actually traveling today, so he asked me to be here. Thanks a lot for the invitation. Rouge Capital is a Croatia-based early-stage venture capital fund. We do a lot of investments, but smaller ones. So I think we've done something like 60 investments last year, with tickets ranging from 50K up to 500K. But probably our sweet spot would be between 200 and 500, maybe.
Okay.
So yeah.
Understood. All right. Well, thanks again, and I think that we can move on to the pitching session and listen to the presentations of our companies participating. Well, I still do not see anyone from Alpe Audio. So if there is anyone, please let us know. But instead, so we'll start with a company called Fritella. I see that Florian is here.
Hi, everyone. I hope audio is working, right?
It is.
It is, okay. Let me quickly share my deck so you can follow as well. So, yeah, this should be good. Yes. So, Fratello, all about learning guitar. So we set out to solve the problem that music learning is hard, and whenever if ever you try to learn to play a music instrument yourself, you probably know that it's hard. And that's why we basically created Fratello. So Fratello is an AI-powered app teaching people how to play guitar in a fun and interactive way. And what makes us really different is that all our music lessons are interactive. So we are the only music learning software on the market currently that is capable of providing a fully immersive learning experience. So our users get immediate feedback about their playing, how they can recover from the mistakes, and we're using, for example, augmented reality directly on the phone to project information directly onto the fretboard of your guitar, and all you need is a smartphone, therefore. So as a result, everybody can effectively learn by themselves without a direct access to a teacher, which in the past 2 years, due to COVID, has become more and more important for people all over the world learning musical instruments. We're currently looking at the $187 billion music education market, and interestingly, 40% of all music lessons in Europe and the US are already online lessons. The large addressable market for online guitar lessons in the US alone makes $1.5 billion every year, and the obtainable market for learning a Western musical instrument, so meaning drums, piano, guitar, bass, is estimated at around $38 billion. So that's where we want to go with our vision as a company, not only supporting guitar, but bringing a comprehensive, high-quality music education out to everyone on the market. During the COVID season, education companies in general profited. So we achieved an MRR growth from 4,000 to 42,000 within roughly 12 months. We make money with subscriptions, so we are a classic B2C consumer product. We currently have around 4,000 active subscribers and 50,000 monthly active users. In terms of geography, the strongest market is the US. The fastest growing market, though, is looking eastward. So we have a strong user base in Russia, for example. Also, the Chinese and Japanese market is growing fast. In terms of the team, so we're 2 founders. My co-founder Wolfgang and I, we met both at university. We started both software engineering more than 15 years ago already. And we founded our first business in 2014. So where we worked full-time on our first business developing apps for US-based action camera startup, which was called 360fly. In 2016, we founded Fratello and wanted to follow our passion for lifelong learning and music making. And currently our team consists of 27 people from 15 different nations. 50% thereof work in software engineering, 27% in content production, the rest in business operations and marketing. We're currently raising 2 to 3 million seed round to accelerate our growth with the goal to reach 500K MRR in 2022. We already have hard commitment, so we did a first closing with one of the most active EdTech VCs in Europe, which is Sparkmind from Finland, and we're now in the course of preparing a second closing in the range of 1 to 1.5 million until the end of the year. Yeah, thanks everyone. That's it from my side, and happy to answer any questions you may have.
Alexei, can I ask a question?
Yeah, you invest for free.
Okay.
Sure.
Thanks, Florian. I'm just curious. So I know you mentioned you reached 40,000 MRR, and the next milestone is 500,000 MRR. So what is the leverage? So what should happen in the next 2 years to actually, grow the revenue that much? So how have you acquired users so far? Are there any flywheel effects?
Yeah. So as a B2C product, one part of the formula is paid user acquisition, of course. We know this has been a bit more difficult in the recent months with Apple privacy. So the big focus for education EdTech is communities of practice. So opening up for community-based growth, allowing people to interact with others. So we're experimenting with hosting events so people can connect. So we really want working on a thought leadership. So whenever a person goes online searching for what's the right way to learn guitar, that they come across the community, they find a solution that's not overwhelming, not intimidating. And so we basically can drive organic growth way better. Another point where we have been already quite successful, we have a very good and close relationship with Google and Apple due to the technology we develop. So we are the only Austrian company that has yet been featured in an Apple DAP keynote on stage, and we have been having ongoing collaborations for the development of the machine learning stuff we do with augmented reality that always end up in bigger promotion opportunities, bringing us good traction in terms of new users.
What are the key retention metrics that you look at, and how are they?
In terms of retention, so first of all, as of course subscription retention, or in particular, we're heavily optimizing front of the funnel. So we're looking at how many people who install the app start a free trial, like the install to trial conversion rate, also the trial to paid conversion rate. So how many people on a free trial are actually converting to paid subscriber. That's currently on iOS roughly 30%. And then, of course, subscription retention. So 65% of our users who start a subscription the first month renew in the second month. The good thing here is, since we have a close relationship with Apple, we also get benchmark data from competitors in the field. So we know quite well which levers we have, where we can move upwards, or where we are already doing quite well in terms of competition. So that's why we are also very confident that we have a product that has already reached product market fit.
Yeah. Florian, how difficult is it to expand to some other segments, some other instruments like piano or whatever else? Is it also somehow on your roadmap, or you want to focus clearly on this instrument?
Very good question. So first of all, the technology we have developed, first of all, it's developed in-house. So all the machine learning we do, we have a small R&D department, is developed in-house, and we designed it in a way so it's basically compatible with other instruments. So we already know that the technology we have is also working for piano, for example, or it can be used for drums with slight modifications. So it's more like a question of producing the content, the learning content, with teachers we're working with. So whatever we do in terms of content is co-created with certified music teachers, and it's a very efficient process. For the current period, we're still focusing on the guitar because, first of all, it's the largest market of autodidact players, and we're only at the beginning. So we need to maintain the focus. And second of all, of course, going to a different instrument would mean opening up another product. So we have that on the roadmap. We plan for that within the next 12 to 24 months to get started with the second instrument.
Florian, what is lifetime of users in your application, and what users do in your application during the lifetime?
Also very good question. So we basically offer two different types of subscriptions. So we have a monthly subscription and an annual subscription. One interesting point when it comes to lifetime already is that 90% of all our subscribers decide to go with an annual subscription. So we already have a quite high lifetime value in terms of the product duration they choose. In terms of value, the lifetime value currently is around $130 per user, because annual subscribers are also very likely to renew if they are re-triggered in the right way. Like learning guitar is a seasonal business with a strong push in January, where all the people come up with their New Year's resolution. They stop a few months later when the summer season comes. But the good thing is, next year in January, on January 1st, they have the same goal again. So it's very efficient to reactivate those users at the end of their circles. In terms of usage, the product consists of a guided learn path. So our goal is to guide users through the first 12 months to go from like a casual guitar player to serious guitar player. So take them to a stage where they know what learning guitar means, where they know how to structure the practice routines, and then they are transferred to something we also compare to sports, like where you have your daily workouts, where you work on your fine motor skills, on speed, on technique and stuff. And also, of course, we have a song library, so we maintain or retain also more advanced players.
All right, Florian, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's all quite interesting. So I see that Yehosho managed to join in. So hi there. Could you please share your screen and tell about your audio platform? Which seems
sure. Sorry for, I know you were waiting. I heard all of you, I saw all of you, but I couldn't do the same myself.
All right. Well, given that you joined, let's stick to our regional time restriction of 3 minutes per pitch, because otherwise we'll run out of time.
Let's go for it. Okay, so I'm Yoshua from Alp Audio, and just like Gigi is now stuck in his car, most of us spend a lot of time commuting, doing all kinds of different things, whether it's shopping, at the gym, errands, chores, whatever it is. Usually we're doing it with audio. We're listening to music, we're listening to Clubhouse, we're listening to Twitter Spaces, we're talking with friends. Audio is a format that goes with us on the go. And if they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, then you could imagine what a commute would be worth. All of that time. In general, the average American has around 20 hours of other time, whether it's commuting or all of those chores that I just spoke about. And if we were to translate those hours into things that could get done, that would translate into over 20 Harvard University courses each and every year that we could all be taking, learning, and upskilling. And in today's modern work environment, that knowledge, that upskilling can be the difference between finding a job and succeeding, getting that promotion that you want, and not. But the problem is the time. And the problem is that when we're doing those other things, not all of the platforms are built for the time that we're in the car, the time that we're at the gym, just like, I think Gigi is experiencing now. And so the idea here is, if we could create a learning platform for the time that we have, what would that be? And that is what we do at Alp. Alp helps you master the knowledge that you need in the time that you have, which is when you're on the go. Basically, it's a university in your pocket. These are in-depth courses that are interactive, that are community-based or asynchronous, depending on how you prefer to learn. All of the functionality and power of a smartphone apply to learning, whether that's gamification, community building, giving in assignments. Today, everyone is a creator on TikTok or on Instagram. We want to leverage those same tools that you get on your smartphone for learning. The idea is for it to plug into your day in the time that you have. We do that by implementing best practices in cognitive learning, engaging storytelling from podcasts, and top-tier courses from university professors, creators, and instructors. We mesh all of those three together in our platform. We do this with a mix of in-house knowledge, and now we're also building out the NLP AI platform that will automate this content creation. And at the end of the day, what you get is an on-the-go learning experience, that university in your pocket. We've been around for 2 years, and what we've learned over these 2 years is that the courses that we're developing work. Completion rates are 3 times higher than podcasts or Coursera. The conversion between one course and another is 50%. Retention over 90 days and now 6 months has been around 35 to 50%. And I will stop there for questions, but we are here at every step of the way. We've got your back so that you can achieve your goals.
Great.
Yeah, thank you, Yeshua. I would have a question like, do you work in a managed marketplace model? So you own the supply, you produce the courses, or you want to open the system, the environment for content creators from outside?
It's a great question. The way we approach it is that the content has to be very differentiated from the freely available podcasts that are out there for this model to work. That's what we've found. That's the data that we've seen, that when people listen to podcasts or just rip off sound from a YouTube video or a Udemy course, users know. They're not stupid. You can't just give them the audio ripped off of that. So the content actually has to be very different. Today, creators, if we were to just open up a marketplace model, creators wouldn't know how to create this kind of content. They don't know how to do audio storytelling properly. They don't know how to do the pedagogical side for an audio course, for a mobile course. And so today we are the middleman who's highly involved in the content curation. As we build out those tools internally to automate that, the goal is to open that up to the creator side of the platform.
And do you focus on certain areas content-wise? Because what I have seen, mobile works not for everything, because you cannot really learn everything on mobile, and maybe even less with just audio. So what are your learnings there?
You're 100% right. We don't focus on computer science. We don't focus on design. That's actually very well covered in every other online learning platform. We focus on our main demographic of users is 22 to 35. They're in their first 2 jobs. They're trying to upskill and advance their career. Those jobs that we're focusing on really are in business development, marketing, entrepreneurship, all of the soft skills, finance sectors that really do lend themselves well to audio.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks everyone. Well, the next company is called BVCP Kids, and they develop products helping kids to develop their language. So we have Anna Maria here. Hi there.
Hi, everyone.
So the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. So I'm Anna Maria. I'm the co-founder of BVCP Kids. What is BVCP Kids? It's a product dedicated mainly to parents and children with speech and communication disorders. We found out back in 2019, where we just looking at different markets, that around 34 million children have this kind of issue related to language issue and also learning issue. Beside that, speech therapist, it's a niche that was bypassed for many years by many startups. So they don't have a digital solution dedicated to them to work from home in an online environment. So we started with BVCP Kids mobile app, and this year in January 2021, we launched the digital clinic for speech therapy, a SaaS platform dedicated to connect parents to speech therapists from anywhere. So what's BVCP Clinic doing different is like it's offering rich content with over 1,000 specific educational exercises that were developed together with speech therapists from Romania and UK. And this content is also editable, so any speech therapist can actually change the content based on his needs. We are helping them to save more time, gain more money, and connect with parents regardless of the distance. Through BVCP Kids app, we are giving the opportunity to kids or to adults with strokes to exercise between these sessions. So in this way, they will have a faster recovery time. BVCP Kids today is looking like this. Like BVCP Kids app has over 4,000 downloads, 8,000 users in the last user accounts in the last 12 months, 5,000 active users, and daily active users around 1,000 active users. The retention is between 25 and 53%. And about BVCP Clinic, we started in 2021 with 30 offices that were testing our product, and now we have 15 new offices that are using BVCP Clinic. One pilot test is starting in US, and one collaboration started in UK. Also, we have a waiting list with around 400 speech therapists that are subscribed to see our release from this September 2021. Our business model, it's a B2B2C, so parents are paying in the mobile app around 11 and 73 euros. And in the BVCP Clinic, we are charging right now just the speech therapist, because most of the tools are developed to help them in this process. And they are paying around 65 euro per month and can get up to over 200 euro. And for any additional patient they want, they pay between 3 and 5 euros. The subscription is coming with 5 seats, 5 clients or patients. The competitive landscape, I think it's not so well developed right now. We have our main competitors in UK and the US. The difference is that they even have a mobile app or a SaaS platform that it's not interactive, or it's mainly used in schools or kindergarten, so the main public doesn't have access to it. Our team, we are 2 co-founders. We have 3 speech therapists in our team, and we got 2 investments until now from angel investors and 3 important VCs from Romania: Gapminder, Marcin Capital, and Cleverage VC. We want to be a key player in child development, and of course to improve the educational process for early childhood. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Anna Maria. Any questions from the investors?
You mentioned 14,000 downloads. Where do they come from?
Google Play.
Is that like global?
So the mobile app is on Google Play and App Store. And right now, the 40,000 are coming just from Google Play. We have more downloads than users because in the COVID pandemic, we gave a lot of the app for free because we wanted to help more the parents that were actually desperate in those times.
Do you have any estimation
so how
of...
big is the business
Sorry, Eva,
today? So in terms of, sorry, I just wanted to ask how big is the business today in terms of the team, you know, and also...
We are around 10 people with 3 speech therapists in the team that are providing content and also are promoting us in the markets they are located, like UK, US, and Romania.
Okay.
Also, we have a board of advisors from the VCs that are
okay. Thank you.
What is your customer acquisition cost?
So I was
and what is the
interrupting
ratio?
someone. Yeah.
So what is the customer acquisition cost and what is the ratio of lifetime value of the customer and the customer acquisition cost?
The lifetime value is around 8 months right now, and the churn rate is a little higher due to the slow progress we made on development because we just launched the Voxy Clinic. So it's around $200. The acquisition cost.
Thank you.
Sorry, so $200, is it acquisition cost or the lifetime value?
The lifetime value, so a client, it's staying usually with us an average of 8 to 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
The cost of acquisition for one client is around $200.
Okay, so today you are having negative unit economics, but
yes.
with the okay.
Yes, because we just launched the product. We are on the market from 2020.
Okay.
What is the plan? How you plan to get into the positive territory and start making money on the unit economics basis?
So we have a pipeline with 3,000 speech therapist offices from Romania and UK. Waiting list with around between 300 and 500, with 300 in Romania and 500 in Romania and UK, that are waiting our release from end of September 2021. So we think we will get around 20% of them on board to be our clients. Right now we have 25 offices that are in our demo trial period, that is around 30 days for them. And we think we will close the year with around 10,000 euro net rev.
Understood. So it's just a matter of rolling out the product and just
yes,
rolling out the monetization.
Yes, the product maturity will be reached at the end of this month.
Okay. Understood. Does anyone have any questions to Anna Maria?
Also, on the long term, we don't want to be necessary content provider. We will make new tools to help them to become providers of content, making some templates based on which each speech therapist will be able to make their own content.
Okay.
So we just offer a bunch of content right now to help them start, and after that they will be able to make their own content.
Okay. Thank you very much, Anna Maria.
Thank you.
Dmitry Baburin joined from Bering Vostok. Hi, Dmitry.
Yes, hi. Sorry, guys, I had some problems with the system.
If you want, you can share a little bit about yourself and the fund you're representing.
Yeah, I think I'm a partner at Bering Vostok, so kind of quite an old fund focused on basically Russian region. Now we're also kind of doing global deals. Usually, previously we did quite a significant checks of around like $30 to $50 million. So it's more like private equity side. Now we have different pockets, so we're doing also venture deals and more late stage deals. So we can a bit flexible here and quite generalist in terms of the sectors. But I would say our recent deals were mainly in EdTech and FinTech and SaaS and kind of consumer stories, something like that.
Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, finally.
Wow! After reinstalling and installing the app and everything. So, guys, I'm Gigi. I'm general partner in NFX. We are one of the largest seed funds in the world. We are Silicon Valley in Israel. Focus on companies with network effects. Do everything from games on one end all the way to computational biology on the other end. 5 partners, and we're investing in everything that has great founders and potential network effects.
Great, Igor, thanks. All right, so we have the final company to present. So it's called WowFit, and Eugene Kazunov is here to tell about the company. So
hi.
Yes, we can hear you.
Do you hear me? Right. So how many minutes I have? 3 or 4?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, let's go. So, hi, I'm Eugene from WowFit. WowFit, it's one-on-one fitness sessions with pro using Zoom. So it's like VIP kit or Nova kit model just for fitness and yoga. What we are right now, we have like about 100 trainers, more than 100 satisfied clients, 4,000 sessions per month, and almost 80% NPS. Most of the clients using their mobile phones or laptops and exercise from home. However, they can do it from gym or workout as well. This is like multi-billion market opportunity. Like online fitness right now is growing extremely fast. It will grow like 6 times in 5-6 years. And we did some math explaining how we see that online one-on-one fitness will be 6 billion opportunity. Right now, far less than 1 million people exercise this way. And for English, for example, there are like more than 10 million people who exercise and who doing one-on-one. So we see that this will be go online crazy. There are 4 problems for fitness right now: that people don't have enough money, time, and lack of accountability and support. And WowFit helps with for all of them. So like real trainer motivate you and help to stay on track better than any pre-recorded video. And our trainers, because we use human labor arbitrage between different countries, helps to decrease prices 2-4 times. For example, this is comparison. Our fees with like gyms, fitness trainers, or direct competitors. The main idea is that we have like very low prices and very great LTV because we support our clients. We're not just like marketplace. We call ourselves managed marketplace. We are working with our clients and trainers as well. So here how looked our geo for clients and trainers. As you see from Russia, Ukraine, we have less than 30% of clients, mostly than in Western Europe. We have South African fitness trainers, and we have like Ukraine, Belarus fitness trainers. So, and we manage this with whole world. We plan to hire from LATAM, from North Africa and India to manage our clients even better and faster. This is our growth rate right now from August 20 to August 21. It's like 17 almost times. And as I mentioned, 4,000 sessions only in August. This is our team. This scholar, we worked together more than 10 years. He built incredible marketplace. I used to work in online education in China. Oksana managed more than 3,000 teachers in Skyeng. So we definitely know how to operate this business model. And we have incredible fitness support team like Nina, vice champion of Russia, and Ryan is gold medal award karate in South Africa. So they're helping us build this trainer team. This is our metrics, like Mao, about 1,000 in December.
Eugen, I apologize. Maybe this is the time to interrupt.
Okay.
In the middle of the pitch, I just realized that you're showing the presentation, but we don't see one.
Oh.
Yeah, but the slide metrics. So it would be great, you know, to have.
You don't see it at all? Okay.
No, completely.
Oh.
Eugen, but I think you can show the slide right now.
Yeah, the story made sense so far, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, let's share. I don't know why it's not. What the hell is it? Share. Yeah, it's blocking sharing for some reason. Give me a second.
Eugen, but why don't you just tell a little bit about the current revenue and how it's growing? I think it will.
Right now we have MRR 50K, 50K. Our IRR this year will be like 550K USD, and we grow like 10 times in terms of revenue. 2020 to 2021, our LTV to CAC about like 4.5, and our margin about 50%. 50%. Sorry, 50%. Okay. We raised so far like 350 USD, and we plan to raise during the spring. About 3-4 million USD.
Okay, now it all makes sense. Okay, and we're running out of time, and wanted to ask our dear investors if there are any questions to Wildfeet.
How do you deal with the language or cultural barrier? Like, is there any if the trainer, is actually not, a local one, so to say?
So yeah, there is. First of all, like current users right now, they're like very open-minded, like because of online fitness, it's something new. We don't see like huge problem right now. And these trainers, we explaining about like cultural differences during onboarding sessions, explaining how to work, like difference between like UK, US, Saudi Arabia, and so on. So there is some like tricks, but I cannot say that I feel like huge difference between different countries. Overall, fitness is the same everywhere. Our body very the same, and that's why I think we don't see like really huge some problems.
And how does it work in general? So if I understand, it's one-on-one session, a trainer and the client. So do they use Zoom or like is the trainer?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. It's purely Zoom sessions. You just like a client jumping a call, and for example, if I fitness trainer, I'm sitting and coaching you or showing something, you checking on video. So it's like real fitness session, like online. It's live 60-minute, 45-minute session.
Okay, and what is your price point? Because I think some like Future and so on in the US, they charge something like from 100 to 150 per month, right, for a personal trainer.
So like Future CEO price is like 150 USD per month for just texting and messaging. It's not like live session. And our session, like 60-minute, will be 18 USD right now, from 18 to 24. So if you exercise 8 times, it's like 160 or 150 per month. But this real trainer, not just like text or some created program. Okay. For US, our price is even too low, like suspiciously low. That's what we see, and we plan to build one more site just for US market precisely.
Okay, thank you.
Eugene, do you employ the trainers?
How do you recruit trainers? Is there a...
Sorry,
Yeah.
go
How do
ahead.
you recruit trainers? What's the channel where you can recruit?
Again, you just somehow start to hire someone, but after like you just post on position in different local websites like Headhunter or Indeed like pretty common, and like people apply. You can, because you have, it's the toughest part to hire just first person or two person. After that, like they start explaining, recommend you to other trainers, and you doing like interviews. Like we have two interviews, like initially a Zoom call, and after this trial session with our trainers. So it's like look like real session for trainer. So it's like there is some like long hiring process.
Okay. Well, Marcin had a question. Marcin, go ahead.
Yeah, it was apparently the same question. So I wanted to know if you hire them like full time, but also I have a question regarding the business model. So is it really a subscription currently? Because I see on your site that you can buy like the number of sessions of classes you can just buy the package, right?
Right.
So how the business model works right now?
So for trainers, we pay them for every hour which they provide us. It's like contractor work, but we establish the fees. So we pay about like 40% or 50% of these fees or prices which you see on website, like about 40. And second, like about packages. Yeah, you buying packages, you will finish it. We are just pinging you a little bit before you will run out of sessions, like, hey, is everything okay? Do you want to try something else? Do you want to continue, and so on? And like people, okay, yeah, I'm happy to continue. We definitely not trying to subscribe. Like we provide them opportunity to just to buy 50 session package and use it 3 or 4 months and so on. So yeah, it's packages.
All right, so we're running out of time. I just have one question. If you could answer it quickly, it would be appreciated. So usually online fitness applications and services, they struggle with very low retention rates. So how does it work on your ends?
Yeah, thank you. So our, like, I can say it looks like it's already 60. I don't want to say definitely 60, but more than 50 already. So our clients buying more than 15 sessions, and maybe probably even more than 60. Like we see our cohorts and like retention level about 87% per month. So our user base from month to month, like 87, some months like about 90 plus, some like 83, 84 in low season.
50 sessions is a good number.
It's more even, yeah.
All right. Well, Eugene, thank you very much. And thanks to all of the participants. I wanted to ask the investors to refer to their calendar invites and click through the menti.com link, and you will get the voting functionality where you could rank the startups that just pitched. And once you're all done, I will share the results.
Okay. Yeah.
And you'll get it. Okay, in the meantime, so I'll share the current results.
Unfortunately, I see different startups in the Mentimeter. I see like from the vertical AI, not from the EdTech.
Okay.
Thank you. I like for this.
Yeah, I think that that we'll definitely fix it next time. But based on the votes that the current investors, so that investors made for the startups. So it seems that Voxy Kids is leading the voting, and I wanted to congratulate Anna Maria and ask her to join the grand final that we're going to have later.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Nice to meet you, and I very liked all the questions.
Okay, well,
congrats.
Thank you, guys.
Hope you enjoyed the session and the event in general. So, and we would be pleased to see you in the upcoming sessions. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you all. Bye.